as you jam out and pray to our Novena to the Christ Child podcast, Jay.
Yep, we have all nine days in audio form, so it's portable. You can download the whole thing, take it with you.
So my mom did last night, and then I noticed that so was Sabrina, and then we actually put the songs where they go. So you'll hear like Chamalinians, Nagunadzadzun, or whatever song it is for that night.
And if you want to make a community event of it, if you're hosting a party, staying socially distant, of course. We've also got the video version on YouTube, and that has the words. So if you haven't exactly memorized all of the prayers and in the right order and everything, don't worry. KUM's got your back.
Right. So check that out. Where can they get that, Jay?
That's on the KUM Podcast Network, right now, or our YouTube channel. So just go to youtube.com/KUM News and then hit playlist, and you'll see Novena to the Christ Child.
Thank you so much. We do that every year, so please enjoy that with your family, okay? Jay, it's Christmas. Happy holidays, but of course the holidays not so happy for some people, especially those who are struggling behind on their rent or utilities. So I think it's important we tell them about the Guam Emergency Rental Assistance Program, my friend.
Yeah, so if you guys are having trouble paying your rent bills right now, or you have had trouble going all the way back until March, the program's been expanded, extended, broadened, however you want to see it. If you did apply before, there's a very good chance you could now qualify for it. So if you've had trouble paying current month rent, or you have rent in arrears going all the way back to the beginning of the pandemic last March, in addition to utility bills, internet access, and moving expenses, please give the Department of Administration a call at 671-638-4518 or 4519 and ask about the ERA program.
Nice. Thank you so much for that. Let's go over to Tatuha, where the mayor of Tamuning-Tumon-Harmon is sitting by, Mayor Louise Rivera. Good morning, Mayor. Merry Christmas.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Lady in red. So how's your holiday season going, Mayor?
It's going good. We have a village Christmas contest going on. The deadline for registration is tomorrow, the 22nd, at 5:00 p.m. That will be our deadline for receiving all registration forms for all those with the Christmas spirit and have decorated their homes, condos, or apartments, one way or the other. All registration forms, those who submit one will receive a raffle ticket. So, even if you don't place first, second, or third, those raffle tickets will be drawn. There will be 10 winners that allows you to be lucky and win $25. But the first place winner will receive $500, second place $300, and third place $150. So there's a chance to win something just by registering. So we encourage everyone to please register, submitting your documents by 5:00 p.m. Here to the mayor's office, and we love to spread good cheer and just be spirited and put some kind of light or something in your place for people to see and just enjoy the beauty.
Mayor, have you been around? I'm pretty sure you've been around Tatuha. Where are some of the areas where people might see some of the displays that kind of caught your eye?
We have our big display, our Belen, out in the park. And it's a joy for, many people don't frequent the park. They don't go into it, but they certainly pass by it. Yeah. Even if you're not living in the village, we have that. And it's always so wonderful to see families park, get down, take pictures with our display. But then even going around the community, I'm seeing a lot of apartments and condominiums, even in their little lanai, their little balcony, they have spirit. They have a lot of spirit, and they put up lights. They take time to do that, to spread the good cheer. And so, a lot of people might feel down, but then when they see, lights and angels and, a Belen, I mean, they a frown can turn into a smile. And that's a wonderful thing.
It's what we call a Christmas miracle, when those frowns get turned upside down.
And I think that's also wonderful because, like when I was young and we would go around to, like around Tamuning and everything, it's like, all right, you have to go to Jonestown because that's where like all the the really nice displays are. But now, I mean, it really truly is, Tamuning's got its own, like its own culture, its own vibe. And you go down to Tumon and of course, like maybe it's a little bit more cosmopolitan. And then, up here in Harmon,
so maybe more urban industrial.
Mayor, I'm seeing a lot of those, like those robotica, the robotica, the Bonado, like the deer, the one that just like kind of like
Yeah, the AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've had some of those way back, but then of course with criminal mischief, vandalism,
come on, Mayor. Nobody vandalizes Christmas decorations. Get out of here.
We used to have all that in front of the mayor's office, but people wanted it for their place.
That's sacrilege, man.
There's a special place in hell.
It's really sad, and I know other mayors too have expressed their concerns about having to lift up their displays real high and to try to keep it away from criminal activity.
Is that why Mayor Alec put his nativity up in the tree?
I'm not sure why he did that, but it is beautiful and it's very creative.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
That. Yeah. Even with us, we end up doing the cutouts, because we want it to be big for everyone, even the motorists to see, as they drive by our park, so we have it big and cutouts, and we really appreciate, all the wonderful community donors, those that have given different things to help put this blend together. But along with all that going on, we also are bringing Santa Claus around the community.
Santa.
So that's for the
Mayor. Hold on,
all
Mayor.
the families and children to look forward to.
Mayor Louise.
Yes.
You know Santa Claus?
I know Santa Claus.
She's got the connects, man.
Wow. What kind of guy is he?
He's a wonderful guy that spreads good cheer, and that's just wonderful for all of us. We really need it right now.
Amen.
And we always look forward to this time and getting to meet up with Santa and bring him around to the children, especially now the kids are on break from school.
Yeah.
And so we will be going around the communities today and tomorrow, bringing Santa Claus around and just playing music and giving out candies.
Yeah, Mayor, Santa actually has a very special place in Chris's heart because Chris Barnett is the only guy who's simultaneously on the naughty and nice list at the same time.
I kind of Sasa write both because I'm just like, yeah.
I would not have described it like that, but
it's multitasking.
It works.
Thank you.
You Sasa on the naughty and nice list.
Where does Santa put his reindeer? Asking for a friend.
I'm sorry?
Where does Santa put the reindeer while he's here? I'm asking for a friend.
Okay, well, we've been feeding them behind the Tamuning gym.
All right. Okay. So
hey, they pasture right back there.
You better go count those deer again, Mayor.
Yeah.
Hey.
But some of them look like the stray dogs that are running around.
Mayor, I wanted to ask you real quick. The last time we had you on, basically I proved that I've worked here in Harmon for like better than 22 years, and I'm an absolute moron.
You need a key to the village, Jay.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, Harmon is like one of the few villages that like doesn't have a parish, and then Mayor Louise jumped immediately, in the thing, and she's like, no, Church of Saint Andrew Kim, which is right up the street from us.
I know.
And then we looked it up on Google Maps and everything. I mean, I've always seen the structure. I didn't realize it was a Catholic parish and everything, but it's a beautiful church.
I know, and Jay, I mean, the members of that parish, I mean, I wonder if they felt offended that you just kind of like glossed over their whole existence.
Yeah, totally. No offense intended. But Mayor, as as someone who knows this area of the island best, how often do you get people are saying, like, I'd like to go to church like in Harmon and everything like that, and and they ask you where they can go in the villages?
Well, I have run into many people that tell me that they're Catholic, and then especially if they're of Korean descent, because we're seeing majority of the population that attend that parish is of Korean descent. And so there are also many members of the Korean community that don't know about it.
Wow.
So it's always a great joy to be able to share the information and let them know what we have out there.
Right on. That's
Yeah.
where. So I bet after Mass on Sunday, when they have their, sometimes they'll have their little merienda after, like in San Isidro, they always they have a little breakfast. So over there, I know they probably got like the kalbi, the banchan, the kimchi. I mean, we need to go over there, Jay. You don't have to be Korean, right? Anybody can go.
Right, anyone can go. I know I was talking to our pastor, probably Mike Chrysostomo, and he was saying that he's also going to be having our priest from St. Anthony go up to St. Andrew Kim. So I was, I'm interested in attending Mass there. I haven't attended Mass there, and I look forward to experiencing Mass, So I'll let you know how it goes, and maybe you guys can join me.
That sounds really
Absolutely.
awesome, Mayor. That's on my bucket list for 2022. I want to go to get communion in every church on Guam, so I'll be heading over there, and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Thank you, Mayor.
Okay. Also, I just also like everyone to save the date because, it was great news getting feedback from Guam Police Department in regards to Neighborhood Crime Watch. I want everyone to save the date and see if they have any questions or concerns. Either they can, send it in to me, give me a call the mayor's office, or, we're even allowing face-to-face, depending if they're, they get their temperature check and they're okay to come in for sanitizing and wearing our face masks. The Neighborhood Crime Watch meeting with Guam Police Department will be next week on December 29th, Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. at the Tamuning Community Senior Center.
Mayor, what's going to be on the agenda? What's going to be on the agenda for this?
This is a request of our residents that are part of the Neighborhood Crime Watch. We usually have our quarterly meetings. It was kind of held up because of the pandemic and everything that's going on with our with the scheduling and then the use of the center. But now I got word from the Guam Police Department that they're able to make it happen and they will be here with us on December 29th.
What are some of the concerns of your residents in your villages about neighborhood crime?
Well, just the response, of course, of the Guam Police Department, and when things are happening, when people are seeing, different concerns, they the kind of feedback they're getting and response time, stuff like that. So it's more of how residents can help one another to prepare, and then also for the Guam Police Department to give us tips, especially during this holiday season with a lot of things happening. We are also a great big business community, so we have so many people traversing through our communities, and so any pointers or tips that the Guam Police can give us, we greatly appreciate and welcome.
Thank you, Mayor. Wait, just before you go, so how active is your Neighborhood Watch program?
It is very active. They keep us well informed, so suspicious vehicles, suspicious people walking around, scoping out other people's houses. I love that the neighbors are helping to look out for one another. And, right away, they'll be, they'll inform each other about a vehicle outside their house. Are you expecting someone? Are you expecting any type of service? Things like that. So, which is really wonderful.
That's great to hear. And when is the meeting again and what time?
It will be on Wednesday, December 29th, 6:30 p.m. in the Tamuning Community Senior Center.
Thank you very much, Mayor Louise, and Merry Christmas on you.
Merry Christmas. Take care.
You too, Mayor. Right on. Let's keep it with the mayors here and go over from Tatuha. We'll let him finish chewing his, I don't know if that's Aris Kodu you're eating, Mayor.
I'm eating cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll. There you go. Sinanya, he's putting the sin and cinnamon roll over there in Sin City.
That's a good idea.
Right on.
Trademark that.
Mayor Hoffman, good morning.
Good morning. How are you? I love the banter between you, Jason, even Mayor Louise. I was wondering if you were asking where the deer was because you were going to take a leg for Kelligren.
I was just asking for a friend. That's all. You know, hey, they got 4 of them. They're not going to miss one leg, you know.
Well, the mayors continue to get the deers from Anderson, so I know there's a rotation schedule. So every so often, they call the mayors up to pick up the deer that they were called, that the Anderson called. So we got ours a month or 2 ago, and it was quite nice. And so it really, a lot of people enjoyed that.
Oh, wow.
So I know that it's still on rotation.
Oh,
so Louise, did you get yours already? If you didn't get, can I get your half?
We weren't notified yet. We're waiting for them to tell us when it's our turn.
Okay,
many people have already requested, and they want to be notified when it's our turn so they can go and get it.
I think you're after me because you're T, so we're S, then you're T, so you're probably next.
Okay, awesome. Because people are partying still, and they want their Kelligren Banadu.
Man, I wanted some deer kuddu. That's what I'm missing.
Oh yeah.
I'll see if I can get you some parts, Chris. What part do you want?
You know, the petna, the ribs. I like any part. I'll even take the eyeballs. Hey, Mayor, how's the deer on the base taste though? Is it gamey?
No, the ones that I know that we gave, they actually really liked it, and they don't really discriminate when it comes to size. So you can get from as small as a little baby deer to as big as a 4 or 5 pointer on the antlers. So it's quite large, and some of them. So and they give it to you everything. So you got to skin it and do the whole 9 yards. And I think we were able to get, I want to say, like 26 deer total because we had 2 runs. One was, I think, 15. The other one was the remainder of that. So of that, we were able to do pretty good. But yeah, it's just waiting up. I think we ended up leaving the Anderson gate around 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
We were supposed to be there by 10 something, and it's a waiting game. But
yeah,
at the same time, it just brought a lot of our friends who really enjoyed the deer, and so we have a long list, and so we kind of already knocked that out, and then we are now waiting for so that they kind of move off the list, and we're waiting for the next round, and we'll give the next group that signed up.
Yeah. There's a song that a very talented group of guys did many years ago called Rudolpho the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and it's all about exactly what Mayor Hoffman's talking about. Why, kids, Santa might be late with your presents sometimes because he has to park the reindeer sled out in the ocean because there's too many hunters on Guam. So if your present's late, it's not your mom and dad's fault, okay? It's just Santa's trying to keep those reindeer